This is episode 7 of the webinar How to Bring Data Management into Finance Practices. In one of the previous episodes, I discussed 5 key questions business and finance must have about data. In this episode, I'll discuss tasks to be performed by finance in answering first question: what information and data do stakeholders need and why? I met financial professionals with quite opposite viewpoints regarding their involvement in data management activities. Some of them told me that they had nothing to do with data management and were not interested in it. Others tried to take all responsibility on their own, including ownership of financial data and so on. I've also seen companies in which a data management business unit belonged to finance. But as usual in life, the truth is somewhere in between these two opposites. I'll share some advice regarding finance involvement in data management using 5 business questions about the data we've discussed. The first question about data is: what information and data do stakeholders need and why? One of the most important messages of the data management cycle is the following: the information requirements define data requirements and define the way how a company will configure its data chains. So the role of finance in answering this question is crucial. Finance in common plays the role of information users. So finance should know the current and future information requirements better than anybody else in a company. For example, which new regulatory reports are expected in the coming years? Or which new data management reports the company's management expects? The search for new data and integration of this data in existing data chains or building new data chains is time and resource consuming. Therefore, the information requirements should be delivered as soon as they've become known. There may be too many requirements. Then finance needs to prioritize these requirements. It can be done by identifying the critical data performance indicators that are needed to steer the company. Multiple reports may include the same critical key performance indicators. Then finance should analyze and optimize existing reports. Once I heard about the optimization project of 11,000 reports in one company. Do you know how many reports you have in your company? If not, please check it tomorrow. It may happen that either nobody knows precisely or the number of reports exceed the reasonable level. So everything should lead to delivering new finance requirements to data management and IT professionals. Establishing such a process and analyzing existing reports can take months. On the top of the slide, you see the icon I used in previous slides. The icon indicates that the data modeling, a sub-capability of an enterprise architecture, is accountable for gathering data and information requirements. The rest of this webinar is available at the Data Crossroads online academy site.